Still, you're greatly appreciated. Baker here for three. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get over. Gilman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here with today's 2021 Wapahani Girls Basketball Tournament. Again, today's first game will be between the 2-4 Muncie Burris Lady Owls, as they'll be taking on your 9-4 Wapahani Lady Raiders right here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and sideline reporter Landon Weller. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in here for this early morning matchup. Kind of a rare occasion when we have to get up this early to broadcast a ball game, but it's great to be back out here again after a very good night out here last night with the Wapahani Raider boys basketball team picking up a couple of wins last night there against Blue River. So now you come right back again here this morning with Wapahani Lady Raider basketball, in which they haven't played in a little over a week, week and a half and thereabouts. And so I'm sure it's got to be nice for these ladies to get back out onto the floor, be able to start playing again. You're already now through Christmas and now looking towards a new year, and you want to end this 2021 on a high note here today. And it's all going to start right here against Muncie Burris. The record, is what it is. Unfortunately, there for Muncie Burris, they've had, some little bit tough time there getting some games in here. But we've got to be reared and ready to go. We got to treat it just like anything else and any other opponent. We've got to come out here playing our best. Performing every facet of the game correctly here, and hopefully things will work out for us in the end, and we can move on to tonight's championship game later on this evening. But hoping for a great day here of Wapahani Lady Raider basketball, again starting it right off here this morning against Muncie Burris. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll step aside for a quick break, and this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. We'll be back here with today's national anthem as well as today's starting lineups and the tip-off here between Wapahani and Muncie Burris here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Wise now on Thrasher for three more. Yes! Kendall Thrasher with a big three. Franks pulls up for three, and man, dialing another one up. Here's the three. Lee with the rebound. Now her first of the night, and now Baker with the rainmaker. Takes it to the middle, kicks it out. Andrew steps up there for the three. Basketball fans, it's game time! All right, folks, again, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Here as we take a look at today's starting lineups, again, presented by Some American Legion Post 437. Starting lineup here today for Muncie Burris, starting at guard, a 5'4" junior, number 4, Faith Schroll. At the other guard position, a 5'8" senior, number 22, Katie Wood. At forward, 5'9" junior, number 33, Molly Davis. At the other forward, a 5'10" freshman, number 34, Liliana Eldey. And at the other forward, a 5'10" junior, number 40, Kirsten Searcy. Again, the Muncie Burris Owls are coached by Dave Harmon. Now we'll take a look here at the non-starters for your Wapahani Raiders. We got number 5, Zoe Swallow. Next is number 11, Emily Thompson. Also number 20, Maddie Jefferson. Number 23, Malia York, as well as number 24, Bailey Carpenter. And again, here for your Some American Legion Post 437 starting lineup here for Wapahani. It looks like this here for the Lady Raiders, starting at one guard, a 5'4" junior, number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard position, a 5'4" junior, number 3, Kendall Thrasher. At 1 forward, we have a 5'10" senior, number 12, Layla Lee. At the other forward, a 5'11" junior, number 25, Cameron Wise. And a forward, a 5'7" junior, number 32, Lauren Luce. Again, your Raiders are coached by Scott Hudson, assisted by Carly Boggs and Bracken Bargy. So again, we want to thank you all for tuning in here for today's 2021 Wapahani Girls Basketball Tournament. As we get today's game underway, again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And our sideline reporter, as always, Mr. Landon Weller. So that will be already a quick turnover here for Muncie Burris to begin the morning. Going to end up having a 10:04 start time in today's action. Again, it's going to be a very busy day here for us. This will be our only broadcast as far as from right here at the Wapahani Girls Basketball Tournament. There's only 4 teams in this tournament. The winner of this game will automatically go to the championship game later on. That'll be at 7:30. Which will be at the Muncie Fieldhouse, covering the Golden Oldies and Old Timers Championship game. As we'll have a foul here on number 4, Faith Schroll, her first, team's first. Inside there, kick back out. Kendall Thrasher top the key 3. It's up, no good. Wise there with a rebound, can't get that one to go. And then Layla Lee right there to clean it up and put the 2 home. So again, already seeing some defensive pressure here from Wapahani early here in this one this morning. Right side, it's number 22, Wood, for 3. It's up and good.
3-point basket to Wood.
Wise pushes it down floor there, and we're going to have a blocking foul here on Muncie Burris. Number 33, Molly Davis, her first, team's second. Inbounded there, Reese Baker, no good. And it's going to head back in the direction of Muncie Burris. Again, today's officials, Mr. Gary Chalfett, Mr. James Beatty, and Mr. Jay Petty. Again, these guys are going to have a busy day here as well. Again, we also have a junior varsity tournament here this morning, or well, actually rather this afternoon is probably when the JV will start to play. The second game, as far as varsity action will go, will be between Centerville and Alexandria. And I'll be following this game between Wapahani and Muncie Burris. So a 5-2 start here for the Owls. Loose to the left side to Thrasher. Drives to the lane, kicks it out here to Wise. Baker back to Wise, over to Thrasher here on the left wing. Layla Lee now here near the left corner. Again, here's Lauren Luce working the high and low post, dumps it down low. Layla up for 2 and good. So 2 for 2 so far here for Layla. She's recorded all 4 points here for the Lady Raiders. Good job right there by Baker and Wise trapping that, but instead we'll have a reach-in foul here on Reese Baker. Her first, team's first. So inbound here for Katie Wood. She inbounds it to Molly Davis here of Muncie Burris. Schroll nearly got that one taken away from her there by Thrasher. The three's going to be up and good.
3-point basket, Pearson.
So Searcy there with a 3-point basket to run this lead up to 4. Lee comes down with another rebound. Up top, Wise over to Baker. Wise there on the low post, back out to Reese again. Up top, loose, finds Lee along the baseline. It's up and in and out, no good. So again, a very good start here for Muncie Burris. Shooting the ball rather well, moving the ball as well. Right side here to Davis. Nice denial right there from Lauren Luce. Kicks it to the inside. Wood fouled on the shot. So she will now head to the line for 2. Foul's going to be here on Wapahani's number 32, Lauren Luce, her first, team second. So again, Katie Wood at the line for 2 of them. First free throw attempt will be up and no good. Second of 2 up and got the friendly bounce in, a roll to go. Up top, Loose, swung on here to Wise. Got to look to go to the rim right here if you're Wapahani. The Lady Raiders will throw that one out of bounds. First turnover here of the morning as Wapahani will take a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. And so we'll go ahead and stick with you right here during the timeout. We would like to thank some of our sponsors here this morning. Big thanks here to Jones Auto Body, owned by J.R. Fannin, located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, in which they have been servicing the community since 1982. If you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, make sure to contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. So again, we'll wait for the clock to catch up here, the clock operator. We'll just call him out, Ross Reynolds. Yeah, forgot to start the clock earlier. So a turnover there for Muncie Burris, their second here of the ball game. And a 5-point lead here for the Owls. Let's see if the Lady Raiders can get it going here offensively. We got to look to attack the rim here. Loose finding Lee. There we go. Right idea. Wise right there. Clean up on the boards and on the putback. Again, it's so important, you know. I mean, you've got to establish the inside presence. If they're going to take away the outside shots, that means you're going to have to start driving to the paint and scoring the basket there at the rim. So again, another turnover here for the Owls, their third here in the first quarter. Baker post feed down low there to Lee. And really don't want to hold that above your head. Unfortunate right there. Second turnover now for Wapahani. Right side here, that's number 33, Molly Davis. Now to Wood here in the corner. She'll take the right wing three. It's up and good.
3-point basket, Katie Wood.
Lee for 3. It's up and it's good.
3-point basket,
Layla Lee Now with 7 points, 7 of Wapahani's 9. Great start here for Layla. And that's going to be taken right away there by Baker. 4 turnovers now. Wapahani nearly turned it over there themselves, and there's Wise adding 2 more. So that's now 4 points here for Cameron to go along with a couple of rebounds. And a blocking foul looks to be here on Baker again, so that's now going to be her second, team's third. So you probably won't be seeing much of her for a little. And Emily Thompson now in here for the Lady Raiders. And we will have a timeout here on the floor. This could be a full timeout taken by Muncie Burris, so we will step aside for a timeout of our own here. Just under 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Again, it's Muncie Burris 12, Wapahani 11 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. It's a 12-11 lead here for Muncie Burris, here for our East Jackson Auto Sales game break as both teams again back out of the timeout. Muncie Burris basketball again here with a 1-point lead. Searcy gets that one deflected away there by Malia York. So one area we're going to have to really start clamping down on here on the defensive end. Got a pretty good job creating turnovers, but that was a tackle on the play there from Wise. Wrong sport. So Cameron will pick up her first, team's fourth. Searcy over here to Davis. Back up top there to Wood, and we're going to have a traveling violation. So again, we've been able to collect the turnovers already now 5 of them here for the Owls. But again, we've had some other possessions. I think they've now had, 3 threes, if I remember correctly. If not 4 of them, to be honest with you. So the foul here on number 40, Kirsten Searcy, her first, team's third. Thompson finds York. And all the way back outside here to Cameron Wise. Got that one deflected away. Thrasher back to Wise. Up top, Thompson over to York near the left corner. Cross-court pass. Cameron Wise for 3, and Cameron Wise is good from downtown. First 3 of the day here for Cameron. So now 7 points from Wise, 7 points from Lee, and both of them with a couple of rebounds each. Schroll over to Davis. Searcy will now be fouled there on the reach-in from Emily Thompson. That's going to be her first, team's fifth. And so now we'll see number 32, Lauren Luce, return to the floor. Subbing in for Layla Lee. In for Muncie Burris will be number 52, Ava Bertram. Seeing her first action today. Inbounded to Schroll. The 2-point shot's up and no good. Davis with a traveling violation. Up top, Wise over to Thrasher. The corner 3 is up, no good. Left that one short. Wise there collecting on the rebound and put back. So now 9 points and 3 rebounds here for Cameron. Nice denial there from Malia York, getting the deflection right there in the middle. And the Raiders have got to be a little bit more, reminding of the foul situation here. You don't want to be fouling quite often. We've already had 5 fouls. Nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you don't want to be a little too overzealous here. So again, 3rd turnover now for the Raiders. Schroll here into the corner. Wood for 3, no good. Rebounded by Emily Thompson, her first rebound here today. Down court, Wise to Thrasher. She'll kick it back out, loose up top there to Thompson. The 3 is up and good. A rare occasion right there that Emily Thompson even takes a 3. We're glad she did. Connects right there, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after a little bit, somewhat of a slow start there for the Raiders, they really kicked it into high gear there within the last 4 or so minutes and have taken a 19-12 lead here into the second quarter. We'll step aside again here for a break, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, welcome back here, folks, as we're just about set to begin the second quarter. Again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. That's a 19-12 lead here as we begin the second. Again, Raiders starting to really get on a roll here offensively after a brief slow start there to begin the ball game. And we'll have a foul here underneath on Muncie Burris. On number 40, Kirsten Searcy, her second. Team's 4th. And so that will send Reese Baker to the charity stripe here for 2 of them. First one's up and good. So first point of the day here for Reese. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Big time money free throw shooter is Reese. Shooting over 70, nearly 80% here on the season. Nice hustle again there from Layla Lee just a moment ago. Wood right there to the middle to Bertram. That's going to be picked up by Malia York for the 7 turnover now for the Owls. Thompson, this is down low to Lee. Into the corner. It is Baker, and it's the Rainmaker. Yes. Baker now 5 points. Great pass right there from Layla Lee. Able to collect there on the assist, and now the Raiders have doubled up here on the Owls. Davis now over to Wood here on the right side. Looking for Searcy, gets it to her off the mark. And we'll have a foul here on Emily Thompson, so now that will be her second, team's 6th. And so now you have Baker and Thompson here with 2 fouls each. Picked off by Thompson. And she's going to go a little coast-to-coast action right there for 2 more. So now 5 points here for Emily. And the Raiders now with a 14-point lead. Davis up top there to Schroll. Now to Bertram. Heavily guarded right there by York. No good there on the shot. And loose. Will corral the rebound. Her first here of the day. Up top, Thompson over to York. The 3 is up and splash. Malia York getting in on the action. Her first points here of the day. That is now the 5th 3 overall as a team. And again, the Lady Raiders really clicking on all cylinders. So we have a kickball. Possession to stay right here with Muncie Burris. We'll have a substitution. We'll have number 14, Lucia Hart, in here for the Lady Owls. Wood here in the corner to Searcy, driving the baseline. Hart finds Davis. Off the mark there with a 2-point basket. Rebounded by Baker. Her first rebound all the way down court. And there's Layla Lee with the reception and the basket. So another timeout here from Muncie Burris. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. And so again, here we'll stick right here with you during the timeout. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this morning. So we'd like to send a big thanks here to Summit American Legion Post 437. They're located at 315 South Albany Street in downtown Selma, Indiana. Summit American Legion has been such a vital part of the community for decades. So make sure to become a Sons of the American Legion member or a woman for the membership in the auxiliary. Just contact them at 765-282-7020. They also serve lunch and dinner daily along with daily specials. So greatly appreciate them here for their sponsorship of us. In a 31-12 lead here for Wapahani. Up top, now along the baseline, that's Davis. Kicks it out, now another deflection right there from Layla Lee. And that's going to be bumped, she's going to be bumped out of bounds.
That's the first foul, number 22.
So the foul here on number 22, Katie Wood, her first, team's 5th. And now returning to the floor here for Muncie Burris will be number 4, Faith Schroll. Summing in for Katie Wood. Thompson over to Luce. Hand off to Baker. Essentially like a little 3-man weave kind of style. Oh, look at that. The pass from Luce and the finish right there from Lee. So that's now 11 points here for Layla. And another turnover for the Owls. Now turnover number 10. So we'll see Wise and Thrasher back in for Baker and Luce. Inbounded to Thrasher. Back to York near the corner. Thrasher here on the left wing. She'll take the 3. It's up, no good. And Searcy there with a rebound. Got to keep the hands straight up. Up top there, Davis swung on to Schroll here on the left side. Back up top again to Davis. Searcy again working a high and low post along there with Bertram. Ava Bertram. Nice job right there by Lee closing off that angle. Again, there's York rebounds there, her first rebound here of the day. Wise, no good there from the left wing. So 3:50 to play here in the first half. And the Raiders in command after a hot start here from Muncie Burris. Things have really cooled off there for the ladies. Again, but I think a large part of that is because the intensity now that Wapahani has brought here on the defensive end, which has then complemented their offensive prowess that they've been on. So we've got LD back into the ball game for the Owls. Just down low, kind of a dangerous pass right there, but the Raiders get away with it. There's another dangerous pass, really threatening the needle here a little bit. Layla Lee for 3, and it's money. So Lee for 3. 14 points now for Layla. Going to go along with a couple of rebounds. Right there in the middle, Searcy will take the top of the key 3, and it's up and good.
3-point basket, Searcy.
Up top, York. She'll take a 3. Off the mark right there. Lee with the rebound. Wise there on the left block. Couldn't get it to go. And then a volleyball spike there by Searcy out of bounds. So possession will stay right here with Wapahani. We got Katie Wood and number 25, Grace Murray, now in the game. Murray seeing her first action today. Getting here with 2:34 to play in the first half. Inbounded here to Thrasher. Up top, Lee. Right down the middle to the right side, and it's up and good there for 2 more. Tell you what a game she's having so far. 16 points now for Layla. Really turned over. Searcy there with a shot fake. Takes it inside. No good. York will corral the rebound. Her second rebound. And so again, a jump ball there favors Wapahani. We've got Baker and Luce back in for Wapahani. Returning to the 4 there for Wise and Lee as they'll take a seat. Just a touch over 2 minutes to play. And it's actually going to be Muncie Burris basketball. They did not flip the possession arrow to begin the or after they started the quarter. Wood no good. York with another rebound. Now her third. Down court, Baker with 3 more. Yes. Second 3 here today. Now gives Reese now 8 points, go along with a rebound. Up top here to Wood. Takes it there to the free throw line, kicks it out. 2-point shot, no good. Rebounded again here by Malia. Now her 4th rebound here of the game. Lauren Luce, cross-court pass. Thrasher, corner 3. Off the mark right there, and that's going to fall out of bounds off of Muncie Burris. Inbounded there to York. No good there on the about 4 or 5 foot shot right there from the basket. Couldn't get that friendly roll to go. And that's going to be taken over right there by Thrasher and fouled in on the way up there after the takeaway. So the foul here on number 4, Faith Schroll.
For second, team 6. Kendall Thrasher at the line to shoot 2.
So again, Schroll picks up her second, team's 6th. And Thrasher's up and good there with the first one. So Hart back into the game. Second one up and good as well. Nicely done there by Thrasher. First points here on the morning here for Kendall. Shot from Wood is up, no good. Luce will corral now her second rebound. Again, 39 seconds to play here in the first half. Wapahani in control of a 43-15 lead. Thompson outside here to Baker. Hand off. Now Thrasher finds Luce. A corner 3 is up, and a corner 3 is good. Lauren Luce from the corner right there for her first points here today. Right there in the middle to Searcy. Outside, up top now to Wood. She'll take the three at top. Left that one short, loose with a rebound. And the Raiders will not get a shot off in time as time expires. It's a 46-15 lead here at the half. So again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. We'll go ahead and send things on down here to our sideline reporter, Landon Weller, as he is with assistant coach Bracken Bargy.
Morning, Raider fans. I'm Landon Weller here with assistant coach Bargy. Coach, that second quarter, you guys held the Owls to just 3 points. How important is that?
Oh, it's incredibly important. You know, you can't win games without defense, and in the second quarter, our defense showed up. First quarter is a little lazy. The second quarter, we turned it on.
And then team looks really good. It's been that first half. Is there anything you need to improve on in the second half?
Just keeping up the defensive intensity and limiting our turnovers. I thought we turned the ball over in the first quarter too much. So taking care of both of those things, we'll look good.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Mark.
All righty. Thank you, Landon. Again, thanks there to assistant coach Bracken Bargy. Again, 46-15 lead here at the half for Wapahani. Again, stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our East Jackson Auto Sales game break at the half. Again, it's Wapahani 46 and Muncie Burris 15. Again, after a very hot start there from the Lady Owls to begin the ball game, they was out to, I believe it was right around a 8-4 lead, 9-4 lead, something like that. And then the Raiders just, like I said, just kind of kicked it into high gear. And the defense really started showing up right there, especially in the second quarter, like what assistant coach Bracken Bargy was even saying. You know, we really picked it up intensity-wise there on the defensive end. You know, forcing turnovers. You know, started doing a better job of contesting shots. You know, it wasn't like, you know, they was getting good looks here. But, you know, we just did an exceptional job, you know, getting deflections, you know, the little things to be disruptive on the defensive end. that then I think really boosted our offense, gave us a nice little spark, starting there on the defensive end, and then was able to translate into some really great offense there throughout the first half for Wapahani. And we've seen a lot of balance, and that's really nice to see as well. Obviously you want to see that in every ball game. Some games are going to be a little bit different because not everybody's going to go out there and have a, 15, 20-point outing every time out. But it's nice to have balance throughout your whole entire roster right here from a scoring standpoint. It's really been nice to watch here. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at our halftime stats. Again, the Raiders were led here in the first half by Layla Lee, had a team-high 16 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Followed up here by Cameron Wise, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Next we have Reese Baker with 8 points and a rebound. Also Emily Thompson with 5 points and 1 rebound. We also have, Malia York, 3 points and 4 rebounds. Lauren Luce with 3 points and 3 rebounds. And then Kendall Thrasher with 2 points, again for a grand total of 46 first-half points. The Raiders were 4 of 4 from the free throw line, so good for 100% right there. And we only turned the ball over 3 times, so we were very efficient on the offensive end, took good care of the basketball, making smart decisions, and settled for good shots. So pretty good overall. We'll take a look now. We'll send things on down here to Landon Weller to break down the rest of your halftime stats.
Here are the rest of your first half stats. Reese Baker with 2 assists. Kendall Thrasher with 2 assists and 1 steal. Emily Thompson with 2 assists and 1 steal. Layla Lee with 2 assists, 1 steal, and 3 deflections. Malia York with 2 assists, 1 steal, and 3 deflections. Cameron Wise with 2 deflections. Lauren Luce with 2 assists and 1 deflection.
All right. So, again, thank you, Landon, for, breaking down the rest of those halftime stats here for us. Again, Wapahani here with a 46-15 lead here at the half. And, again, just a reminder, folks, before we head to commercial break, again, this will be the only game that we'll be doing here at the Wapahani Girls Basketball Tournament as far as broadcasting goes. Now, I'll be doing the announcing for all these other games. We've got a long day here for us. Jordan's going to be doing some scoreboard work as well, so we're going to still be busy. But, again, the winner of this game, which, Wapahani right here in the driver's seat, but nothing's a given quite yet. But, again, the winner of this game will then play in the championship game later tonight at 7:30. Again, so we will not be here covering that championship game because we have to go to the historic Muncie Fieldhouse. Again, we're covering the Golden Oldies and Old Timers Delaware County Tournament. And so we'll be out there 6 p.m. will be the start time there for the Golden Oldies Championship game. Then Old Timers there between Muncie Central and Wapahani. Should be a great battle right there. We hope you all can tune in there for that one. That's going to be right around 7:30. Again, you can catch all that action right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. So again, it's a 46-15 lead for Wapahani here at the half. We'll step aside. We'll be back here at the start of the second half here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, again, we want to welcome you all back in here. Again, it's a 46-15 lead here for Wapahani as both teams starting to head back out onto the floor here for the start of the second half. Again, we do want to thank you again for joining us here on this Wednesday morning. Again, early matchup. It's just nice to be back out here again. You know, we're on the road so much there for a little while with both the boys and the girls basketball teams. It's nice to, be able to get some home games in here finally again. And again, it's going to be a very busy day here for all these teams, including us. And can't say enough great things. We have great people around here, great administrators and other workers that put in a lot of time out here at Wapahani, and so big thanks to all those people. Got Cameron Wise off the mark there with the first shot here in the second half here for the Raiders. Davis up top here to Wood. Again, here at the top of the key, you've got Deeb right there working high and low post. Searcy down low, and that's going to be blocked right there from Wise. It's a nice denial. There's Baker. It's up, no good. Loose there with a rebound. So good job there by Baker, able to track that one down. So now Kendall Thrasher will orchestrate the Lady Raider offense right here. Wise back over to Baker again. She'll take another corner three. No good that time. Wood there with a shot fake, finds Davis. Getting out a whole lot here for the Owls. The shot there from Wood off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off of the Owls. So it'll be Wapahani basketball. Again, Luce will inbound it here as Baker will bring it up the floor. Again, the Raiders did come back out here again with the original starting five. Same thing there for Muncie Burris to begin the second half. And there's Wise for two more. The assist right there for Layla Lee. So that's now 11 points for Wise. And it's a 48-15 Wapahani lead. Searcy takes the shot. Can't get the friendly bounce to go. Lee there with a rebound. Her fourth now of the day. There's Kendall Thrasher, a corner three, no good. Lee will corral another rebound. So Luce right there for two more. Now 5 points here on the day for Lauren. And after another assist back-to-back times there for Layla Lee. Davis right there to Searcy at the free throw line. Takes it, kicks it out to Wood. And the shot's up and good. That was a 2-point basket there for Katie Wood. So again, a 33-point Wapahani lead. Wise dumps it there to Lee, and the basket will be up and good. So the assist goes there to Wise. Again, Lee at the line for one more. And so the foul here is on number 34, Liliana El-Deeb, her first, team's first of the half. And a free throw will be up and good there to complete the three-point play there for Lee. So that is now 19 points to go along with 5 rebounds here for Layla. Baseball pass right there from Searcy. Nearly made Wood eat the ball. And there's Baker, contact and all, fighting right through it. Puts it up there, good for 2. So now Reese Baker with 10 points. You've got 3 players now in double digits here for Wapahani. Lee, Wise, and Baker. Davis here on the right side. Up top here, Schroll will take it. Searcy now for 3 again. They left that one short and out of bounds. As they'll head back the other way here for Wapahani, we'll see number 52, Ava Bertram, back in here for the Lady Owls. Again, with under 4 minutes to play. And, I forgot that the clock will continue to run. So we're a little bit behind when it comes to that. So now we're caught up. Again, you got to get used to these things. It's not necessarily every day that, you're up by, a significantly large amount. We've had it happen quite a few times throughout the season here, don't get me wrong, but, just not, you're never, I don't think, really ever going to get used to that. You're always used to stopping the clock there off a rebound or off of the out of bounds or, whatever, foul. Whatever the case might be, you're always used to doing that. Wood there to the inside, no good. Lee will rebound it, and then we'll have a jump ball. And possession arrow will favor Muncie Burris here. So we'll see Malia York and Emily Thompson return to the floor here for Lady Raiders. Which, by the way, it's a 57-19 ball game. Forgot to put that 2-point basket up there a moment ago. Baker there again with a pickoff. And puts it in there for 2 more. So now 12 points here for Baker. Go along here with a rebound.
30-second timeout, Muncie Burris.
So we'll step aside here for a quick timeout. Again, 30-second here for Muncie Burris. All right, again, 59-19 here with 2:04 to play. Wapahani in command. As we'll have, again, Katie Wood here with the basketball here on the right side. Screen set by Bertram. The shot's up. No good. Rebounded there by Lauren Luce. Now her 5th rebound here of the day. You got Emily Thompson there at the helm, handing things off there to Baker up top. There's Wise. Over to York. Back to Thompson again. Moving around the perimeter. Out near half court again. Thompson drives to the left side. Finds Malia York. You got Wise right there in the middle. Cross court pass. Thompson drives and kicks it back out. Back over to Luce once more. Inside there, Wise kicks it to Baker. The 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Searcy. Again with 1:04 to play here in the third. Searcy there, right side 3, no good. Wise will come down with a rebound. That's her 4th now today. Takes it all the way down floor. And so a foul right there. That's Wise's 2nd, team's 1st of the half. Down low there to Wood, heavily guarded there by Baker. Off the mark right there. Wise corrals the rebound for 5th. Wood to inbound it. I don't know if they'll even get a shot off. They will. Searcy, no good. And that will end the third quarter. 59-19, Wapahani on top. As we head to the fourth, we'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our East Jackson Auto Sales game break as we open up the fourth quarter. You got to hear from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and sideline reporter Landon Weller. A 40-point lead here for Wapahani. So it's been a pretty nice, well-rounded game here for the Lady Raiders. Again, we do have Zoe Swallow now in the game, as well as Maddie Jefferson, Bailey Carpenter, and then Emily Thompson and Malia York. Nice denial right there. And that's going to be out of bounds here off of Wapahani. So only the second turnover here in the second half. Gives us 5 turnovers on the game. Searcy here in the corner. Drives it inside, lost the handle on it. That's a turnover, the third here in the second half. And there's Emily Thompson right there with 2 more. So Thompson now with 7 points. Go along here with a rebound. Wood right there, number 14. Lucia Hart up top here is Searcy. Nice denial there. Carpenter got a hand on it right there, but too much of a reach in. That's going to be her first. Team's second. And here on Bailey Carpenter. We'll see number 13 coming to the game, which is Lauren Couch. Shot off the back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Hart, and we're going to have a foul. So we're supposed to, we're supposed to stop the clock here on shooting fouls. We got a foul there on Thompson, her third, team's third. And the first free throw attempt will be up and good for Hart. The second of 2 will be up and good as well. Nicely done there by the young lady. 61-21 lead here for the Lady Raiders. Under 6 minutes to play. Then the winner goes to the championship game later on tonight. Again to face the winner of Alexandria and Centerville. So the foul there on number 40, Kirsten Searcy, her third. Team's second of the half. So another foul here on Searcy. The fourth, team's third. And a timeout here from Wapahani. So this will be their second charge timeout here of the day. This will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with you. Again, we'd like to thank Some more of our sponsors here today. Big thanks here to our pregame sponsor, FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or investment properties, we get the job done. Call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. Again, that is FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Inbounded there, was originally looking to get it there to Malia York, but instead we'll have a jump ball. Possession will stay right here with it's going to be Muncie Burris basketball, should be. And that's the way it's going to go. And so now we'll wait for the clock to kind of catch back up with us as far as the game clock here in the gymnasium. Wood will take the shot there along the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Zoe Swallow. Her first rebound here today. Thompson to the left side, Malia York, it's up and good from long range. Malia York now has 6 points, go on with 4 rebounds. Get a 43-point lead here for Wapahani. Another loose ball outside here. Now LD will be fouled by Carpenter on the reach in. Her second, team's fourth. And look at Zoe Swallow. Love the hustle right there from Zoe. Missed a shot right there. Carpenter, though, with the rebound. And so the Raiders will set it back up here offensively. York there with a handoff to Jefferson. Back to Swallow. Carpenter out of Thompson again. Right down the middle. And put that one up and no good. And a jump ball. Possession this time will favor Wapahani. As we'll see number 25, Grace Murray, as well as number 5, Benedicta or Cherico. I know I butchered that name. So I apologize to anybody from Muncie Burris that's watching this because I got that one completely wrong, I feel like. Bailey Carpenter there, good for 2. Bertram getting guarded there by Carpenter. Wood now and control the basketball. And not a whole lot of movement here from the Owls. Off the mark right there, York with the rebound, now her 5th. And a brief stoppage here on the floor. Leah York lost her shoe. She's running so hard, she ran right out of him. So we'll have a timeout here on the floor from Wapahani. This will be a full timeout taken. 2:15 to play, 66-21 Wapahani. We'll be back with more right after this message. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. 66-21, Wapahani with a 45-point lead. So, again, it's going to be Wapahani Lady Raider basketball coming back out of the timeout. It's going to be Maddie Jefferson to inbound here to Emily Thompson. Again, the Raiders have Thompson, Carpenter, Jefferson, Swallow, and York on the floor. Nice pass there from Swallow outside. York there with the shot fake. Shots up, and it's good. Tickles the twine.
Basket by Malia York.
So York now with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Murray up top there now to the left side. That's number 13, Couch. Schroll looking for anybody. And so the foul will be on number 5.
Ball by number 5, so Swallow her first. Keith Smith. Apologies, that's Burris number 5. They look at that shirt.
And again, for whatever reason, I just noticed that our clock did not start again here on the screen. All right.
Driving basket by Swallow.
So Swallow there with the basket. Things went off the rails there for just a brief moment, but I promise everything's all right now. 70-21 here. Closing seconds here of today's action. Again, Wapahani, and I'll move on to 10-4 on the season. And they will then play against the winner of Centerville and Alexandria here in tonight's championship game. 7:30 start time there for that. And I'm not even sure if they'll even get a shot off again, and they will not. So that's your final score here this morning here, folks. Wapahani 70, Muncie Burris 21. So a great win here this morning to start off this Wapahani girls basketball tournament. Again, as I just mentioned there, Wapahani will play the winner of Centerville and Alexandria in a championship game later on tonight. So hopefully we can keep the ball rolling here in the right direction here for your Lady Raiders. A great start here to the day. We will step aside here for a break. We're going to try to get head coach Scott Hudson out here to do a little interview here with our sideline reporter Landon Weller. And then we'll also be recapping today's game as well as breaking down our final stat line here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, final score 70-21. Wapahani takes the victory here today. We'll be back with more here on our Raiders Live postgame show here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, again, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, we're going to go ahead and send things on down here to our sideline reporter, Landon Wellers. He is with head coach Scott Hudson.
Raider fans, I'm here with your end-of-game sideline report with head coach Scott Hudson. Coach, you guys played a great game. What do you think was the most important part in that win?
I think that everybody had a really good effort on the floor, and Burris got off to a really good start. We started a little slow. We talked about that, but I was really proud of how our bench stepped up. Emily Thompson and Malie York really played well, and for us to move forward, that's really important that we've got to get good contributions from our bench. So I felt like everybody was in the act, everybody was active. The main thing is keeping your intensity up, being aggressive, concentrating, because we know that tonight we're going to be in a major battle with Alexandria. So the little things make a difference, but after the first few minutes of slow start, I thought we really played well, and we executed well, and I thought we shared the ball well. There's a couple little things that we've got to do. We fouled maybe a little too much, but and a couple things. But I told them we can't get off to a slow start in the first 4 minutes like we did against Burris, but Burris did a nice job when they came out. But I thought once we got going from the holiday break, a pretty good rhythm.
All right. Then, long day ahead. How do you mentally and physically prepare your girls for this?
Well, basically what we're going to do is we are going to go eat here in a little bit. We already have our scouting reports ready for tonight. We've scouted Elk 3 games, so that's already ready. The main thing is to stay mentally focused. We're going to watch Elk play a little bit, get a good feel for them. And then the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to have they're going to get off their feet. They're going to get something to eat later on. We're going to have a walkthrough from 6 to 6:30, and then we got to be ready. Alexandria is ranked. They're in our sectional. It's a team. When we played them last year, it was a great game, but we came up a little short. So we got to see if we can break through and get to the next level.
All right, tonight. Thanks, Coach. Back up to you, Marv.
All righty. Thank you, Landon. And again, thank you to head coach Scott Hudson stopping by here this morning to give his analysis and thoughts on the game here today. Great win here for Wapahani, and just like head coach Scott Hudson had alluded to, it was a great balance, and I thought that was very important to go along with what we did defensively. I thought was, when we started to pick it up defensively right there towards the end of the first quarter, and then, started, getting our offense, running a little bit better. That the defense is what sparked our offense, in my honest opinion. But once we was able to get the offense going along with what we was doing defensively, the Raiders didn't look back, and we ended up rolling on there to a nice win over Muncie Burris. We'll take a look here. Final stat line here for the Lady Raiders here this morning. Wapahani was led here by Layla Lee, 19.6 rebounds. Followed up here, Cameron Wise, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Reese Baker with 12 points and 1 rebound. Also, Malia York, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Emily Thompson with 7 points and 1 rebound. Lauren Luce, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Next we have, Kendall Thrasher, 2 points and a rebound. Zoe Swallow with 2 points and a rebound. And Bailey Carpenter with 2 points and 2 rebounds, again for a grand total of 70 points scored here for Wapahani. Again, the Raiders were 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Didn't shoot very many here today, but did a good job with what they did shoot. We only had 5 turnovers total, which was great, so it was just a well-balanced game all the way through. I was really pleased with how we played, and hopefully that will translate over into tonight's ball game as well. Again, no matter whether it's Centerville or Alexandria, you're going to have a game that you've got to continue on the right path right here. You start the day off on the right note, you got to end it here on the right note later on this evening. So now we'll send things on down here to our sideline reporter again, Landon Weller. Again, he's going to break down the rest of the final stat line here for Wapahani.
All right, folks, here are the rest of your end-of-game stats. Reese Baker with 2 assists. Kendall Thrasher with 2 assists and 1 steal. Zoe Swallow with 1 steal. Emily Thompson with 3 assists, 2 steals, and a deflection. Layla Lee with 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 deflections. Malia York with 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 deflections, and 1 lost shoe. Bailey Carpenter with 1 deflection. Cameron Wise with 1 assist, 1 block shot, and 2 deflections. And Lauren Luce with 2 assists and 1 deflection.
All right, I appreciate Landon there on that on the 1 lost shoe right there from Aaliyah York. That was funny. But a good win overall. Again, like I said here for Wapahani, well-balanced victory. Offensively, cranked it up defensively with intensity right there to ladder into the first quarter and continued that on throughout the rest of the ball game. So again, your Wapahani Lady Raiders with this 70-21 victory now improves to 10-4 on the season. Again, they will play in the Wapahani Girls Basketball Tournament Championship game tonight at 7:30 p.m. Now, again, I wanted to reiterate this. I've talked about this a couple times, but we will not be broadcasting that championship game tonight. The reason being is that we will be going to the historic Muncie Fieldhouse to cover the 2021 Delaware County Old Timers and Golden Oldies Championship games. The Old Timers game starts at 7:30. The Golden Oldies is at 6 o'clock. The Golden Oldies game will be featuring the Muncie Central Bearcats and the Westdale Warriors. And then the Old Timers game will be featuring the Muncie Central Bearcats as they take on your Wapahani Raiders. Should be a great time. If you guys was able to watch it there the other night, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to join us again here tonight. Again, we'll be out here the rest of the day. We've got to still cover this other varsity game here between Centerville and Alexandria. Then we have 3 JV games also have to do the PA announcing for, and then we'll travel over there to Muncie Central. So again, we did want to let you guys know that. Again, I know it's unfortunate. We kind of hate that. We don't like missing games here for Wapahani, and so hopefully you guys aren't too mad or disappointed with us. It just everything fell on one day, and we was hoping everything was going to be separate, and that unfortunately was not the case. So nonetheless, we'll be back at it later on with the Golden Oldies and Old Timers Delaware County Tournament Championship games. Again, coming up here on the WHS Network. Again, final score here from Raider Gymnasium. It's Wapahani 70, Muncie Burris 21. Again, your Lady Raiders improve to 10-4 on the season. So again, we thank you all for tuning in here this morning, and until later on, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and sideline reporter Landon Weller. Again, wishing you a very happy Wednesday, and we'll see you back here later on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.